Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a Bugsy's log. And just to be clear, out of character for a moment, this is mostly a Bugsy Prime video, so if you don't want to hear any of the lore, I suggest you I suggest you go. There are other videos I have. I have like 3,000K videos for you guys to just enjoy. So go right ahead. Any of them are good. Any of them are okay viewing potential, whether you're watching it on your phone, TV, whatever. Or you're working on something in the background and you just want to hear my voice. But here we go. Oh, well, well, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Well, today was interesting. Me and Acquiesce have been watching Doc Scratch. Because like I said before, Doc Scratch is in our universe now. Because when he was sucked in the black hole, it brought him to our universe, which gave me opportunity time to actually fight him. And a lot of people say like, Bugsy, there's a lot more about you fighting Lord English that you're not telling us. Do you want the truth, or do you not want to hear me because you obviously don't understand the kind of actual things that happened and why I became this strong? Okay. Long story short, Doc Scratch himself put a curse on me. A curse, a magical thing that kind of fucks with me physically and mentally, whatever you'd like to call it. That's what it is. I have There are more things other than that, but the basic thing is that yeah, got cursed by him very early on in my session. And even though I won my session 3 times, don't ask me how it happened 3 times. He was always looming over me, getting ready to do what, getting ready to do something. I never understood what. But he wasn't really a constant in my session because literally he was busy with the alpha timeline. But that curse he put on me is what affected me my whole life. And I thought, since he died in the Alpha timeline, or since Lord English died in the Alpha timeline, the curse would be lifted. But the thing is, the curse that's on me would never would never be truly lifted until he was actually dead. Meaning, Lord English actually survived the black hole. So yeah, but yeah, during that time, or even before I knew that he wasn't dead, I was still gaining my strength. Why do you think? Okay, what do you think? Why do you think I even heightened my chaos powers and became sort of a god 3 different times? It's because I wanted to be strong enough so if Lord English ever did come back, I'd be ready. Why do you think I learned Ultra Instinct? And trust me, it's easy for me to learn because Ultra Instinct is about letting go and not thinking too much. Something I developed over the years. So yeah, it was easy for me to master it. I don't know how Goku can just forget it because once it's on, guys. Well, first Chaos Alerts, once it's on, you can only siphon it through your regular power. If I get too excited, it's like the Shaggy meme. If I get to it, actually, I will tell you guys a secret. I actually learned Ultra Instinct not from Beerus, not from Whis. I didn't go to another universe to learn it. I actually learned it from a meme. So, I actually learned it from Shaggy himself. Don't ask me how. It happened. It just did. I think it was the most coolest thing because he was the best teacher ever. But basically, I also had the also Shaggy said something about me being having enough potential to actually become a god of destruction if I ever wanted that. I was like, no, Sensei Shaggy. I just want to use it to fight Lord English and just go back to my regular life. Sure, my life is never going to really be normal because I got Gabby and the others, but close to normalcy as I can get because I worry about Gamzee a lot because what I'm planning to do is kill, literally kill a part of him and the god of their little cult. So, yeah. I mean, I never told him, but I know that Gamzee, in a weird way, even though he doesn't say it, because I can actually read his mind, he kind of does care about learning English because that's Caliborn. Or a version of him, at least. And I don't want him to get involved in this. I got everybody else involved, and I keep saying, whenever we're about to spy on Doc Scratch, we're going out for pizza, and he's like, uh, well, okay, but you want me to come with? And I'm like, we'll get you back something, man. I gotta recalibrate the Bugsy Mobile. But I know he knows. Kenzie ain't a dumb motherfucker. He's never been a dumb motherfucker. But a dumb motherfucker not only know how to fucking take down Equius, know how to freaking take down Nepeta, if he didn't know. I mean, by that time, he probably knew about the whole inner workings of Homestuck, but that's neither here nor there. Point is, Gansey can be intelligent. It's not like I'm worried about what he can do. I'm just scared I'm gonna lose the dude because a lot of feelings come up when he talks about, you know, all the shit he's been through. On one hand, it's like he's tortured, but on another, he's kind of joyful in a way. Yeah, I never asked him about it personally. I know people are in the comments are gonna be like, "Why did you not ask him?" It's gonna be like, because I don't know. I don't know how he'll react if I say it to him. That's the hard thing. I'm dealing with my own battle, and yes, since we're not in the vicinity of Canon, yes, I've read the Homestuck epilogue. The Homestuck multiverse, since the mockverse is really in close proximity to the mockverse, yeah, various things happened, and that's why my, the universe that I inhabit is the way it is. Black holes and dream bubbles. And you're probably wondering, does that mean you can see your doom selves? Oh, hell yes! Do you even want to know how depressing that is? To see versions of yourself that died, that you can actually talk to physically, and they talk back, and then you see them. Because really, like, we have because, everybody has dream bubble ghosts. So you don't even want to fucking know. Like, they actually even have their own, like, little society, too. It's fucking weird. But, yeah. But some of my doom selves don't really talk to me because they're jealous of me. Because I'm the one that didn't beef it like they did. Or screw up immensely like they did. And it's kind of sad when I talk to them because when they look at me, you know what they see? They see what they could have been. They look at my strength. They see everything they could have accomplished if they didn't fuck up that one time. The thing about being a knight of time for me is about knowing everything that will inevitably happen or something that might happen if I don't do this or that. I can literally see other timelines if I focus in on them. Some good, some bad, some in the middle, and some where I touch on zebra. Don't, guys, please. I don't want to talk about that one. So please don't have that shit come up, or I will respond to you. But you know I'm gonna throw up while typing. I'm gonna be like, hey, horseman number one. And do you really want that? I don't think you do. Right now I'm just sitting in my little impromptu booth while I'm at home. I'm not even really at the studio right now. I just felt like talking about this. You know. Also because I think some of you need clarity on what's actually going on with me, because y'all know what's going on with HE and G via Bugsy No Name, which is the overseer. You know the context of what he's doing of our universes, but mine, I know it's a little bit more confusing. The fact that I've been to hell, and the fact that, let's just say, I messed with the devil so fucking hard that there ain't no way I'm going to hell. Like, literally, he's afraid of me. Like, you ever, like, people, HE has his accomplishments, and so does G, but I'm the Bugsy who fucking made the devil, the very embodiment of evil, afraid of me. Like, how do you even do that shit? Like, you're probably wondering to yourself, how did you even do that shit? Let me just tell you. I'm a little bit more fucked up than I realize. Bonding again with Nega after all this time, he has all the anger that he has, and it's been transferred to me. So let's say if I ever, let's say, let's just say the part that's talking to you right now ever was knocked out, and Negative really got angry while we inhabit the same body, right? The power that I possess now, if anything were to happen to this side, the me that you're talking to, Negative would actually take over my body and be so consumed with our rage, he would probably destroy this whole world. He tells me he wouldn't, but Negative is an emotional part of me, the most emotional part of me. And yeah, shit would go down. But another thing, I just been practicing going to Sensei Shaggy for a few sparring matches. And he actually showed me how to eat a big sandwich. So yeah, that was fun. I was like, hey, Sensei Shaggy, you should meet my roommates. He was like, no, dude. If I go to your universe, I'm probably gonna destroy it just by moving. That's why I'm in this null space, man. Because it only makes sense if I stay here. But you're welcome to always come here. And y'all think, Like, the Ultra Instinct Shaggy memes where you all think that Shaggy's an omnipotent god? Yeah, he's still kind of the goofy Shaggy we all know from Scooby Doo. It's just he's a lot more powerful than he lets on. Oh, let me tell you. So I was in a like okay. I was in like I was in like this gigantic fucking match with him the other day, and I was able to I was able to knock him on his ass. I was able to knock him on his ass, but then I realized he only used 20% of his power. I was like, Sensei, if you're not gonna freaking fight me for real, what's the point? He's like, he's like, dude, you made me super strong, man, but you're not ready to really fight another Ultra Instinct user that's even stronger than you are. Now that Lord English cat you talked about, you'll be able to beat him even though he's supposed to be unbeatable. Because because you learned your Ultra Instinct from me, and I'm a character. I'm a person that shouldn't even know Ultra Instinct because of the way the universe works. So you can beat him because yours defies all logic. And I said, so I'm a walking paradox. And he's like, yeah, man. I was like, and he did his little laugh. I was like, well, given my history of being a knight of time, yeah, I can accept this. And you're probably wondering, what does a walking paradox mean? That paradoxically, I'm really not supposed to exist the way I do, but I do. But I'm not gonna tell you too much about that. And some of you guys are like, why doesn't Aaron come in the videos with you? Because he's usually making out with Monica. Like, dudes, if you ever watch Boy Meets World, you know what I'm fucking talking about. If you're a fan of Boy Meets World, you get it. You get it. You know that one scene where Sean and Angela are just making out and they're eating whilst they're making out. It's a little bit like that, but a lot more grosser. Okay, man, just a lot more gross. I got no problem with their relationship though, because again, like Aaron and Monica kind of complete each other. I'm happy either way it goes. You know, I love hanging out in the bar with the other three Bugsies after closing time because we really just talk. We talk about our lives, about our various love situations, and usually getting drunk and singing a bunch of karaoke in that new karaoke machine I got at the bar. No, seriously, we have karaoke nights for everybody who actually shows up. Like you have never freaking heard, you ain't never lived until you've heard Harima actually sing "Living on a Prayer." Trust me, he can sing that shit perfectly. And, Asakmaru, on the other hand, he can fucking and you're probably gonna be like rolling your eyes at this, but he he can sing he has a certain song that we literally put in to the karaoke machine customly, and it's basically his song, and I'm like, and everybody just comes in, they listen to it. He's like, it's just how he does. you know, over the years, Unsakamaru has been many, many things. But the one thing you can really say about him, other than his biggest weakness, which is his perversion. He loves his family. He will. He loves. He loves his son. He loves Stargate to death, and he will. He would literally. He'll literally take a bullet from me, Har, Zan, any of my brothers, and even D, because because that's just how he is. He says I inspired him to be this way, but me, I'm just a guy who helped a few people, became a hero for a while, lost somebody for the second time, retreated in my own mind, dealt with that shit, and tried to be a hero again. Didn't really have the same flair for it, and then I just gave into my true heritage, which was to be a Chaos Lord. Yeah, I do help. The Chaos Lord's real true duty is not to really be on the side of good or evil. We're just kind of neutral. But, I've broken that rule so many times, it doesn't really even matter now, does it? Being king is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not, I made sure I'm not like just a figurehead. If like the council says, makes any rules, they really have to go through me. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that whole, oh yeah, we're gonna just slide it in. You know, like everybody on Earth does, like with like most laws in the fucking government. They can't, most laws in the fucking how, like the most of the laws or stuff or bills that get passed, they can't do that. I made sure of that. Like I said, if any of you try to pass any laws while I'm not around or not in contact, you will slowly get ripped in half by me. Be clear? And they're like, yes, 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 we get it. Some of them even try to challenge me, and I'm like, guys, at this point, I have Ultra Instinct, and it literally gets Ultra Instinct, and it gets funneled into my actual power. So you can guess how that goes. I have to like use like 2% of my power, and it knocks them on their asses, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Sometimes, if you piss me off enough, yeah, I go into Ultra Instinct, but you know how I get angry in certain videos and make rants and stuff? Imagine that, but way more worse. You know. Uh, One of the other things that people always ask me though is like, why are you so mean to Bugsy G or your other self? I'm like, I'm not mean to G. I just want the I just want the kid. I just want G, even though he's another me. I want him to be happy. Me and HE want the kid to just be happy because the two of us have dealt with so much death, so much fucking shit that happened to us in our lives. We don't want the same to happen to him. We want him to at least to at least be the to at least try to be a little bit more tougher. Because he still reels from what happened to who. And we help him through that. Sure, I may make a few offhanded and light-handed remarks and jabs at him, sure. I always will. But I don't do it out of malice. I don't do it out of anger. I just do it because I like having fun with them. It's kind of funny to get them all mad. If anything, HE and G are like they're like cousins to me. Like we're all fucking really close. Like I remember last night, we were at my bar the other night, and G just like goes. G actually brings Linda with him. And I was like, well, well, well. Seems like the old adage with seems like the old adage is true. You like me, and you like the bad girls, my friend, or the chicks that are about the same level in you as in power. Oh, let's just say there's certain things you don't need to. Let's just say there's certain things about Friska's mom you don't really need to know. But and H.E. when I said that, H.E. just gives me a big old like rolls his eyes. I'm like, dude, what? And then like, you know, G looks at me and like, I just brought her here because we always have the good, we always have the good stuff here. And I was like, right you are. I was like, right you are, my friend. And usually Chappie's here. Chappie's usually around the bar because usually, let's be real, he's usually crying about Reyes. But he always goes like, I don't want to burden you. And I'm like, Chappie, it doesn't matter, man. If you want to just chill here, chill here. I ain't gonna fucking raise a stink about it. We're friends. But yeah, but Chappie was kind of here, just playing a tune on the piano. Again, I don't think most of the guys most of the people in game industry understand that there's like three versions of G. Myself, two versions of G that exist. Even though they all can cross dimensions and have seen alternate versions of themselves. Like like when he brought Neptune, it still trips him out. She called me like a fucking jester version of G, and called AG like the old war version of who G could technically be. And I was like, I mean, that's kind of accurate, sort of, I guess. And since we're talking about G, he does lack a little bit of confidence, but he can be confident in a fight because, like, because his timeline is closer to mine, so he still kind of has my same mentality. Well, HE has the same mentality when he fights. See, we like to talk shit to our opponents, okay? When we're in a fight, we're usually like the ones dominating them, and we're just talking. Like we would talk mad shit. Okay, one of the most fucked up things I've ever said is like, oh, I bet your. I'd say something like, oh, I bet your mom didn't see, that your mom didn't know that his son was a little bitch, eh? I mean, it's kind of unfair because if I like beat someone that's not even close to me, it's gonna be pretty one-sided. I mean, again, I feel like G is a little bit more balanced, and AG is sorta in my range, kinda. He flickers, but ever since we sparred, he has a little bit of that, he has a little bit of God key rubbing off on him. So he's a little bit more stronger. I was like, dude, am I just a freaking God key sponge that you think you can use? He's like, Prime, I just needed you to use a little bit of your energy simply because I'm going to be fighting Thanos soon and I need a little bit of your energy. You're going to just ask. I'm not a freaking sponge for you to just use. It's weird. I don't know why I'm doing this video. I was supposed to be smoking a little bit of that, smoking an actual centipede. It was something that we found off on the space black market, and we're smoking a centipede hookah, and I'm serious. We're smoking an actual centipede, and it's fucking weird. And I got off my high just so I could make this video. Like Gamzee is still feeling it, and like, when Gamzee's high, he's like, bro, like, Gamzee gets really flirty and weird. He's like, bro, I've noticed how your hair is. And I was motherfucking thinking that. I was like, Gansey, I'll stop you right there. It's not you talking. It's the fucking centipede thing we're smoking. Okay? I'm just like, buddy. I'm just like, buddy. A lot of people say, like, does Equius, did Equius ever hit on you? I'm like, at first, yeah. Everything, since he saw how strong I was, everything I'd say would kind of send him into a sweaty, nervous heap on the floor. Every time. But he's more used to me now. So, although if I say something he deems lewd, he gets kind of sweaty still. Again, Equius is a good friend to keep around. And he does try to break out of his old habits. I had to break him. I tried to break him out of his old habits. I'm like, dude, unless you're in the middle of, you know what, you shouldn't be that submissive to people around you. You know, I was like, it's not very strong of you. He's like, I knew, and he just, like, it took him a while, but he actually like really defeated that part of himself. Hmm. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, Monica keeps decorating my. Monica keeps decorating my fucking house, and that goes how you expect it to. You know, and I keep. And now, since my big old sandworm Steve kind of reincarnated himself, he's a smaller worm that lives in the house. But the one thing is that he's about the size of a goddamn regular cat. Again, he's a sandworm, but he's a sandworm, and he kind of purrs. It's weird, but but I'm getting to it though. Monica puts a bow on him. I'm like, Monica, Steve isn't a girl. He's a boy. And she just makes a joke because she makes a sort of SGW joke and says, "Well, how do you know he identifies as a male?" I'm like, Monica, stop making that joke. I know you're joking. I know you're having a little jape at my expense. That joke isn't funny. And she's like, "Well, I just wanted to kind of mess with you a bit. That's all." I'm telling you, I think, I think Monica, I think if Monica, if I think if Monica didn't have Aridin, she'd be going for me, man. I'm not trying to be conceited or nothing, but it seems like she would. Like, I ain't saying like, oh, I'm a beautiful motherfucker. No. I think she would if she didn't have Aridin. But what is the other? Well, what else can I tell you? Well, while we're dealing with Doc Scratch, when we do a high swap friend simulator, I've taken up golf with uh with freaking Bowser and Wario again. And you're probably wondering, well, Bugsy, dude, I can cross dimensions, Chaos Lords. Well, mostly Kuros, mostly Chaos Lords from the Kuro clan can cross dimensions. The other houses have their own like special skills, but we can cross dimensions, and we're more we're more acceptable to magic, and you know that's how it is. But yeah, I do like for those of you that are still wondering, yes, this Bowser and Wario stuff is still canon. Just thought I'd break the fourth wall and tell you that, but yeah. So yeah, I still kind of go for Wario and Bowser on Sundays. And we're doing it again. I'm thinking of bringing Gamzee and Ek along, but Equius breaks everything he holds. So I gotta make him a stronger club. I gotta make him a putting wedge, a freaking a 9 iron, and just a whole bunch of other clubs, which I've been doing. And I made it out of the most strongest fucking material I could find. Besides, golf relieves a lot of stress, and when you're a king, who also makes YouTube videos, yeah, you kind of need that shit. I swear to you. But you're probably wondering who beat who? Me. Well, actually, Bowser has gotten way more better at golf than I could ever possibly imagine. So sometimes he wins. But when I have everybody together, when we do stuff like this, I really enjoy it. Because I may have a family, but Aaron and Gamzee, and Monica are my family. Like, Monica, when Monica knows when something's wrong with me, she's like, what's wrong? And I just be like, Monica, nothing's wrong. It's like, no, I know something's wrong with you. Again, I think she kind of, it's weird though. I don't know. I think she has a thing for me. I may be fucking wrong. I don't know. But, yeah, so I've just been doing my own thing and just relieving all the stress that I can. Also, I've been playing Dreams, and I've been enjoying every fucking minute of it. I'm still learning how to sculpt various things. It's gonna be cool. I think I need those move controllers though because I was trying to sculpt, and Gamzee was like, he's like, bro, what'd you try making something like this? He pulls out a picture of some freaking sad clown thing, and I'm like, Gamzee, I can't make that yet. I'm like a novice at this. And then he's like, well, when you get it, show it to me because I know you can do it. Gamzee's way more encouraging than you guys might think. Again, I really did help him out with his rage, so he's a lot more. I would say he's a lot more docile, but yeah, he'll snap, but it's not murdery. He's more he'll get irritated. Most he'll get the Gamzee I know, he gets more irritated. Like, oh, you did this. I'm not gonna go in my room and deal with that punching bag and get loose of this anger. He's like, also, bro, could we sit down and watch something together? It'd be nice. Like he'll literally still be angry, talking like this, and still ask to do something with all of us. I don't know. He's more in control of his anger, I suppose. But but other than that, there's really nothing going on with me. I'm thinking of having the other Bugsies give you a little update of what they're doing, because I was thinking let's make this into a unified effort. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. But this is Bugsy Prime, and I'll see you later. Peace.